thanks to the Knights.
And why you established this friendship
The Knights of Columbus came in 2014 after when the Crusades happened, and they wanted really to help. And they saw the camps, they saw the needs, and they said, okay, we want to do something. What's your immediate needs? We said, well, you have now 26 camps. We need to put them in a proper housing. So we started with them housing projects, food program, clinic, supporting education. So the immediate needs of and it went well. Yeah, it went well with them, and they had always visitors coming. This would be what we call the sitting room, the big sitting room.
And how many people?
40. It would accommodate 40. بس بتخلط على بعض. تخلط. Yeah. This would be the chapel. This would be the chapel.
Of course, you need to furnish it.
Yeah. This would be the chapel of the. This is. So this would be the chapel, the dining room would be there, and the sitting room, and then each one would have his own private room. With that, also we will have doctor, nursing, staff, laundry, kitchen,
needed for
So this would be what we call zero rent for the newly married couples.
And in 3 years they have to find another.
Yes, they have to take care only for what we call maintenance of the building.
Yes.
It would be run by a group of young people. Even these apartments, a group of young people would run the program, where they would have only to pay for electricity and water and cleaning and maintenance. But as a rent would be zero for the church. This would help the young people to think of getting married and stay here for 3 years, where they could have probably a child or two, and then they would really establish themselves to find another place.
And do they have work normally?
They
that
do.
Is another.
That's another, but they do.
Problem.
For example, we have a hospital now which would require 150 jobs. We have 4 Catholic schools. We have a university, and hopefully, government also is one of the options.
And with private,
it's another private sector is growing. So there is this apartment is with 1 bedroom.
1 bedroom. Okay. No children then here.
Well, still manageable one. Yeah, I think it's open. Okay, that's another size.
Another
size of.
Oh, it is.
It's bigger. This one could have children.
Oh, yeah. This is the kitchen.
That's the kitchen and the sitting room,
Yeah.
and 2 bedrooms.
2 bedrooms.
And it's quite open. Yes, it's a good size.
Yes. Another one. Another big one.
Another big one. So for families, for example, of children 1 or 2, they could move to this size. So there's 16 apartments like this. There's 8 apartments like that. There's another 8, so it's not all one size.
There's 2 rooms. Wait a minute, the bathroom, each one?
Everything is accommodated. There is no shared bathroom. They have a bathroom on both sides.
This is the part of the apartment?
It's all one building.
But they're still working?
Yeah, few issues, I mean, would be.
I would like in this beautiful place to say a word of thanks to the Knights of Columbus. They were collaborating very much in funding, in financing this structure, and I think this is a good way to give hope and encouragement to the Christians, because of course the first thing to do is just to create the conditions so that the Christian can continue to live here and to look with hope and with hope to the future. Then, thank you very much for what you did. I hope that you will continue to help so that this structure can function very well and really be of help of this church and the Christians here.
Your Eminence, the Knights of Columbus responded to the call of His Holiness at the end of the Year of Mercy to show practical means of living the mercy by, for example, opening hospitals, elderly houses, schools, as His Holiness have demanded. So at that time, the need for housing was one of the most important needs for the displaced people. So when we start talking with the Knights of Columbus, they were really caring and show interest to show that they solidarity with us, providing food and rent, housing. And when we told them about the needs for housing, they were there. So a big word of thanks to them, and our prayers and blessings also.
Yes, especially. Of course, they were able to respond to the urgent need, but also to look ahead, and this structure they are in that direction, just to give a good foundation for the future. Then we are very thankful and very grateful also on behalf of the Holy Father for what they have done and what they will continue to do.